People seem to think that my husband doesn't treat me right. Do you think they're right? Okay, so number one, you decide what your morals and values are in your relationship. Okay, that's number one. If you want to let other people decide what's right or what's wrong, then you're gonna be a basket case and you're gonna be living other people's lives. So you need to decide that. You set your boundaries. You set what's wrong or right, not them. And if you start letting people do that, you'll be extremely frustrated. My husband and I have been married for many years. We're always pretty happy and we enjoy spending time with each other. Sometimes my husband gets angry, but it's only because he has a stressful job and he often is away from home traveling. All right. So right there, you're validating in your own way. Okay, my husband gets angry or cranky might be the word, but he has a stressful job and he is often home traveling. So for you, you're like, I understand why, so I can deal with it. I always do everything I can to make sure that he's happy and he's not too stressed out from work. However, people think that I overcompensate and they say things like you always do everything for him, but he doesn't give you half as much in return. So, who are these people and what are their relationships like? Number one question. Number two question, do you want their relationship? So, for example, let's say it's Sally that's your neighbor, and she's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you and John. You do everything for him. You make him food, you do the laundry, you do all these things, and you've been married 30 years and you're okay with it." Now you're like, maybe Sally's right. And Sally is single and has been divorced 2 times. Or Sally has a boyfriend that is a doormat and she bosses around everywhere. Do you want her boyfriend? No. Do you want her advice? No. Not in that particular case, but maybe you guys like to hang out, have lunch, and gossip. That's where you separate things. And a lot of times people will impose relationship advice on other people because they're not happy or they're jealous. If you're happy and it's your pleasure to take care of your husband and you think he's stressful, that's your relationship. My point is, who are the people and what are their relationships that are giving you advice or judgments on your relationship?